Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War stream. So today, of course, this morning, a new legend was added into the game, Scylla? Oh no, I got a couple different pronunciations that people were saying, but however you pronounce that word, right there, we got this. Get Scylla, But anyways, we'll be messing with her, with Kraken, a couple other various teams, some that we did before, some other ones. Have gotten to use her a little bit, haven't really been using her too much though. Doesn't seem like something I would really be using a gigantic amount. I'd mainly only be using it if the enemy team is using an annoying impervious last slot, and I'm about to do something like a Kraken against it, something of the like, so that we can counter out Kraken's counter. The Skull Storm that it does is also pretty good. Also, one other noteworthy thing about it is it was actually buffed from the video that I did this morning. It now has a 25% chance to instant kill instead of 20%, and it now will automatically, 100% of the time, submerge all other allies instead of only when there are 13 or more blue. So now you also don't even need to build her into blue teams anymore, whereas before you kind of had to. So less of a liability on things like Kraken and such. You don't actually have to use it with that if you don't so choose. You can use it with something that doesn't even have blue generation and still get the submerges out. Okay, why am I trying to skull against Gorgolfa? I just noticed that now. Fail. I should probably be focusing on the mana because of that. Luckily, he can't hit us back. And we'll just take the browns right there. No surge, but we'll take the other one. Get our double green going, and should be good to go from there. And we do indeed land that. Giant spider, we can throw on green, red, and all the colors I do not want it on. And still all the colors I do not want it on, so we'll just throw it on a green there and get that rolling. And do we try for an instant kill? I'd prefer to see if we could get a Kraken into it first, so we could extra turn the Kraken and then just guarantee it goes down. Oh, or it could just randomly devour, that works too. Always nice to instantly kill out of nowhere. Let's see, can we get another one like that? Go, boom. Nope, but as you can see, she now submerges at 100% chance. You do still break submerge, of course, whenever you take an ability or do, whenever you take a skull or cast your ability, it ends up still breaking the submerge, of course, as submerge does. Also, hello everyone, hello, Adrian, Ayrton, D, Crashbang, Humberto, B-Ring, Marco, Ironholt, Marcelo, Prescott, Amanda, Pandemonium, Sadie, Plumko, Marco, Timothy, Maximuse, Simple, Ben, so many different names this time, and I think that was everyone, and Zach. Welcome all, welcome. Are there any questions and all that? Try this code. Yeah, no, is that still working? If so, I'll go repost it for everyone to go use. Let's see, I have the page already open, so I can just put it right in. Let me see. If that code's working, I might as well give that out. Oh, wait! It's a Monday. Dun dun dun. I forgot to watch the stream again. Oh no, I keep forgetting that every Monday. Oh, it does still work. Yeah, I assume that's from the stream earlier. But yeah, everyone, let me go get the link. We're gonna have another code aside from this, but yes, this code is still working, so let me go hand it out to everyone. Copy that, copy, and boom, right there. There is a code that is indeed working. I assume that is from the stream they just did. So, yeah, it still appears to be working. Use it now, though, because it's probably almost used up. We're almost losing to this Gorgolfa right here. That is pretty sad. Mainly because we have so many skulls, and I have no way of actually killing him with skulls, since he is a Gorgolfa. The only way we could really kill him is from actually casting against him. The problem with that, though, is we can only hit from the back, because everything on this entire team hits from the back and works its way up. So, yeah, Gorgolfa doesn't really die that easily. Definitely a pretty hard counter to what we're using right now. Because, yeah, we have no way around it. At least with 106 damage, that is enough to at least hit him pretty heavily. But, yeah, it looks like at this point I'm just going to have to kill him with skulls, as weird as that may seem. Ideally, you wouldn't want to do that to a Gorgolfa, because it takes forever. Oh, and of course he revives. Well, you know, not revive, but creates that little guy. Well, now all we have to do is just poke it with anything. So we can just get our ability up. Should be able to get it. We have Bone Storm, so there we go. You missed Surian playing with... Oh, I need to go watch that replay then. How does the new UI look? Oh, duh. Never mind. I can't believe I was about to ask that question. I literally already know what all the new UI looks like. I don't know why I thought anything different would be in it. But yeah, seeing Surian play, I would still want to see that. Because I don't believe what he would be playing has any difference to what I've been playing in the beta. I haven't played it for a couple days now since it kind of got released, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the exact same thing I already seen. Can you explain the difference between revenge and rival battles? Revenge give you twice as much gold, rivals do not. What becomes a revenge is basically, well, what becomes a rival and a revenge are about the same thing. A rival just happens when it happens to be multiple times in a row. Why they specifically have the difference, or these two different things in there, they were mainly added to give basically something extra to people that keep having to fight the same people over and over again, because they are aware that their matchmaking system isn't the best. So a while back they ended up making that reward system of the revenge and rivals in order to give people slightly more resources if the system does accidentally keep giving them the same opponents. It also, regardless of if you are attacked or not, will occasionally give you revenges of people who haven't even attacked you, just to give you more resources. But yeah, you don't really need to worry about them. The only thing you really need to note is that revenge battles occur when anyone attacks you, and you want to always take them because they are 2 times gold. Rivals are, you pretty much can just ignore them. They don't give 2 times gold. The only extra thing you get from them is 2 additional glory, which is pretty much just like a normal battle. 2 glory isn't that much, but is a little bit extra, at least. Well, that was a lot of stuff. Wow. I can't even throw my thing right now, so let's throw a skull poke. Let me see, what was the other question I missed? Can you suggest a cheap blue team for PvP this week? You don't have a Kraken, neither, well, Kraken's not blue. Neither the new legendary. Still want to take advantage of the 500 gold playing casual PvP. Trying to think of a really quick blue one that you can do. Do you have fully traded Elspeth? You can go, basically, well, I don't know exactly what you might have, but fully traded Elspeth into a nice blue troop, and then just get it filled with a bunch of blues. Because if you use any blue to go kill it with, you just kill out your last slot. That'll create a bunch of blues, and then you just place whatever troop you want to get up in front of it. So you could do something, for example, like a dwarven gate, a damage source, a Elspeth fully traded, and then anything in the last slot. And then you can just go down that way. So you instantly kill out your last slot, you get your mana, use the gate if it's not already enough, and just throw out whatever your ability might be, whether it's a Tesla or Crimson Bat or anything that you have that's blue that does full AoE damage or something of the such. And if you don't have absolutely anything, you can use Rowan from Forest of Thorns, which takes about an hour or less to get. Oh, let me go throw this down. Nice, we did get the Devour. Unfortunately, our Kraken is not in first slot. I might need to switch this team to actually be able to put it in first slot. I feel like we're getting its attack up so high because of all the Devours and all the skull potential that we have. Yeah, I'm not really utilizing that at all. Alright, he'll just poke us there. We'll throw a Kraken. No Devour or anything. We'll just do the doubling of the green. He'll just poke, poke. Hey! I wanted that double. And now we have that useless thing. As far as skulls anyways. 8 attack is not going to get us that far. So we'd probably be better off just getting our ability up. Please instant kill or have enough damage by now. No, you do not. But I'll just take a skull in case it doesn't instant. And then just go for the guaranteed kill there. And down it goes. And we get our one little submerge. Also, hello, the Beaver. Welcome. You have another team suggestion that you may not like. Scion, Dragon Soul, Dragon Soul, Umbra Wolf, and Elamagrim. That sounds okay. Definitely annoying with the Scion, that's for sure. Those annoying first thought Scions. At it again. I gotta get that Scion in there. Also, as someone did ask earlier, I will indeed be covering a video going over the top 10 for every single troop type. It might be slightly harder for some of the higher troop types because there's a lot of things within Legends and Mythics that are situationally the top 10. But yeah, we will be doing that. It seemed to have gotten a lot of attention earlier, and a lot of people seem to have wanted it. So yes, we will indeed do that. We've done it for Legends in the past. That's the only rarity I believe I've ever done it for, though that video at this point is extremely outdated because it's almost a year old at this point. Let's see, get the Umbra Wolf in there. Oh, poor Umbra Wolf, still not mythic. Still need 2 more copies. And a Elamagrim in there. Quite a bit of the same color, though. We're only covering 4, and we don't use any green and blue. But let's see what we can do with it. Probably just the +2 purple, +1 red, -1 yellow. That's a total of +3 purple, plus the storm on top of it. So we'll just go with that. And see what we can do. Oh, we're up against a snowy owl. This might not have been actually the best thing to go against. That overpowered common. No, it's not overpowered. But it is a pretty strong common, that is for sure. What do we even play with this? I should probably take all the purples initially, because he's just going to take them all from me if I don't. There we go. Keep taking purples. I don't even care if it keeps poking us, as long as it doesn't kill us out. And now we just need to get Dragon Soul up, and there we go. Okay, should be able to do whatever we want at this point. So throw down our Scion, get Dragon Soul down. We have a Skull too, but he doesn't have any mana, so I'm not going to bother. Rather just take the mana. There we go. Very nice, very nice. Very lucky there. And their Dragon Soul going. Well, we do have Dark Storm, so I guess it's not as lucky. Get another one down. Go. Okay, didn't get it that time. Is it worth Element Grimming? Yeah, I think so. So we'll throw that down. We miss. But we do have Dragon Soul, and we still have the Storm. Well, we're never not going to have the Storm. He does it every single turn, as long as he doesn't get stunned. That down again, and down it goes. Yeah, it works out pretty nice. Read what you said earlier. You think it's funny, but so true. You are losing in PvP with dragons like 4 times. You are and changed to Bard class. You have not lost since. You feel the power. Yeah, Bard is really strong. As far as just sheer stat value, it has the highest gain of any hero class currently in the game. Even more so than the new Dragon hero class. Particularly if you're losing, because you get more of a benefit out of the Bard class if you're losing compared to winning. Of course, with a full 4 times Dragon team, if you're winning, then you're just going to keep snowballing and winning even harder than what you're already doing. But if you happen to be losing, Bard is a lot better at coming back from the battle than the Dragon hero class is, because the Dragon hero class is dependent on you actually landing extra turns, and if you're losing, you're most likely not gaining as many extra turns as you would be if you were just constantly spamming against the enemy team like this, or with something else. And this match, we'll do it for that just so we get the souls, and down it goes. Yeah, this seems to be working decently. Got the Storm in there. It does only cover 4 colors, but it covers those 4 colors nicely. I got that nice drain up front, get the Dragon Soul for mana, got the Umberwolf for the Storm, and the Element Grim for the spawn. No actual burn though for it, unfortunately. Could you imagine if Umberwolf had burn on it? That'd be great. Unfortunately, it's only Hunter's Mark and stuff. He'll take a bunch of the things. He definitely has a start here. No point in taking a... Well, we can't even take a skull. I was going to say, no point in taking a skull. Well, we can't even get to one. So, that makes up our decision. The annoying thing about a Scion, though, against all goblins is goblins tend to throw their mana almost immediately. So we won't be able to drain them off of skulls or off of our ability as easily, since they will, for the most part, throw away everything they have almost immediately. So I'm just going to go for a skull, because if I don't, he'll almost kill us, or he will off the explosion on one of his follow-ups. I want to try taking a red here. There appears to be no option to do that, so let's move that over. He'll hit us some. And not looking good. I guess we can go into blue into a, hopefully either a double red, a single red, or a yellow. And none of that, we just get a skull. But we can just get our Dragon Soul up now. And hopefully not die. They are getting very low HP, not much to do with that. Please clear most of the board and get something. Nope. Misses. It still has its turn, it gets all of its mana up, and that would be match. I don't foresee us winning at this point. Well then. Will he end his turn today? Oh no! He finally ended his turn! There we go. Okay, I might as well just retreat at this point. Goodbye. Nope. Nopey nope nope. Let's see. Oh, can you try the team you mentioned later, please? Oh, sure, Marcelo. What team did I just mention to you? Let me see. Well, I don't know what variant you can actually run. Actually, I do remember what I mentioned to you. I know what I'd run if you actually have it. I just don't know if you actually have it, though. Wait, are you using this for Guild War? Or just for farming? Didn't you say you were just using this for 1 trophy farming? I'm pretty sure you said 1 trophy farming. I don't know if you have fully traded Penguin. Because there's a few different ways that we could do this, depending on what you actually have. Let's see. Trying to think of one of the cheaper ways I can make this. Well, you probably have fully traded Elspeth if you were okay with that team then. So let's go with the cheaper version of that and just go, where's, just double Fortress Gate. We'll kill out one. Actually, one of them can be a penguin because we don't actually need both of them. Like I mentioned earlier, let's see. Oh, a Dwarven Gate. Why do I keep typing in Fortress? The other one's called Fortress. That's not the one we need though, which is why I can't find it. So we put that there, put that there. Get the penguin in there. If you happen to have it, otherwise just pretty much whatever. As long as it's pure blue. If you don't have a penguin fully traded, and then we just go double blue. Is there any other variant of double blue that would work? Yes, +2 blue, +1 yellow. Just in case for whatever reason we need a recast on Elspeth. And this is meant for one trophying. It is not meant for bigger battles. So we could just go against this. It probably could win in bigger battles. Also, it's not meant for Guild Wars, obviously. Let's see, what can we do here? It's just to farm up the 500 bonus gold thingy. Okay, well, that was a fail. It did miss. That can happen. What do we move here? We'll just move that one. Okay, he'll get a Christinax. He does not take out the color we need, though, but he cascades quite a bit of it. We'll stick some of our mana over. And get ourselves the gate once. Tesla, gate again, dead. Or, I mean, Tesla again, and then dead. Wait, how's this HP already so high? Oh, am I playing this on Axe? Yeah, never mind. What am I doing? Hello, difficulty. I didn't even notice that when I went into the battle. I am playing on Warlord 4 difficulty. I was like, wait, something's not right here. That's like a little bit too strong. Just a little bit. Okay, here we go. This will be good enough. You don't have penguin? Oh, well, you could just use any blue there. Doesn't have to be penguin. I'm just using the penguin for the +5 bonus to all stats, which isn't too big a difference. Especially with a Tesla, it's just a little bit of extra. Just to make sure that your Tesla gets a little more damage initially. Yeah, something along this lines. Doesn't even need to be a Tesla either. Really, any AoE would end up working here. And one more will do it off the Tesla. Just need to get its mana back up since we don't have any anywhere, so we'll just get an Elspeth. And we actually got lucky mana here, so this goes straight into her regardless of which one it does, though it actually needs to land. Unfortunately, it didn't land. Let's move that up. Keep poking on either of the 2 manas that we need to get her up with. So let's go move that one over. Get another red if it leaves it for us. Yes, it does. And that's match if it doesn't revive. Oh, no, it won't. He has a barrier that's actually going to help him there. But as soon as we get that... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What are you doing? Luckily, he only hit 1 more barrier there. Going to delay his battle with barriers. Let's see. We'll take the red over. What else? What else? Oh, I could have taken the purple. Just to get more of the mana out of the way. It might have been able to cascade something there. I'll move that over. A little poke. Don't even need it, though. Trying to get the last little bit of her mana in any way we possibly can. Keeps getting barriers, though, which is really annoying because this team is supposed to just kill them all out. It doesn't have anything to negate the barrier with. So we actually have nothing to really counteract what he's doing right now, which is slightly annoying, which is why it's actually going on for so long. Let's see. Not to mention he survived it with the Dragon Soul. Well, he's definitely down. Problem is the everything else. So let's throw this down. He'll die. Or not. Wow. Doesn't even die to that. Okay, what's the next plan then? I need true damage to kill that with. We don't have it at the moment, though. Let me just barrier that. That Dragon Soul, though. See, get that killed. Get our blue mana. Please just Dragon Soul. Thank you. He's destroyed so much of our armor now that we barely even have anything to use against it. And now just one more poke will do it. Even off the Tesla will be enough. Oh, that one pretty slow. Let's see. I'll go against this one. Shouldn't always be like that. I'd assume it would 2-shot most of things. Yeah, you can't use Valkyrie. I know that there's Valkyrie variants of it. The Valkyrie variant is way, way, way stronger than what we're using now. But it's not pure blue, so you don't end up getting the bonus 500 gold. Though it probably would be so much quicker that it would be better just doing that in the first place. Okay, so right here we'll just throw a gate. Yeah, come on, gate. Throw the gate. Use this on herself, it looks like. And that is not what I wanted you to do, summon that thing. Now that's getting in the way. I was kind of hoping we'd be able to get a guard's avatar since we summoned him off the thing. We could then go and get him up with the ability and just throw that down. But it doesn't appear we'll be able to do that, so we'll just go try getting a gate. And if nothing else, we'll just get a Tesla into, I guess, a guard. There's a little bit of a conflict there, given that they're two different damage sources. But if we're going to throw a Tesla down, we kind of have to do it before we throw a guard, or else the guard will take away all of the value from our Tesla here. So we'll just throw that down, get a guard, and one more nice hit, we'll be able to kill that out. Yeah, this does seem to be going pretty slow, actually. It might just be better doing a Rowan team and just going for the armor buff on that. Go like a Templar into a Rowan. I think that might actually be better and cheaper as well, which is nice. You might not even need the Elspeth either. Yeah, let's go try that after this. Let's see, 21 damage boosted by life. That's 9. That would kill. So I'm gonna do that just to get rid of Shug right here. And it's almost gonna kill us. Gosh, all we have left is a guard avatar, which the Elspeth ended up creating. And now he barely even has anything because of that. We don't get a silence on him either. I keep always thinking that he's a daemon. He's actually not. We'll go take a skill poke. And what else we got here? Feels weird using last slot guard avatar. That is generally not a slot you put him in. And we actually lose. Congratulations, other team. Wait, am I still playing on... Oh, I am still playing on Warlock. Wait, how is it still on Warlock? I definitely put it back on normal. What? Never mind. Okay, that was weird. Anyways, but yeah, let me go make it the cheaper version regardless. Templar, Rowan, Elspeth, if you happen to have. Otherwise, I don't know what you could use for mana generation otherwise. And you don't have Penguin, so I guess just any pure blue doesn't really matter. I guess a second Templar? I forget if that allows him to trigger his blue trait. I don't think it does, actually. I would need something that would instantly give us a benefit to this team. That's not Penguin. Oh, I'm just going to use a random blue. Oop. Just slap the mic. I'll just go with the Dwarven Gate. Doesn't really matter. Was trying to find something that could maybe give us some kind of other buff, but that'll be fine. So we'll go with this. No, not same banner. We go with it onto a double blue, because I don't want that minus green. The Rowan needs her full amount of mana, and then we just can do that. So we Elspeth into whatever blue you put in the last slot. That gets Templar and part of Rowan. You then throw Templar into Rowan, ideally, and then boom, you cast Rowan twice, win, and there you go. And you do this on your 1 trophies. Let's see. Well, first things first, get that down. Got our extra turn. Just check to see if we have alignment, which we do not. So move that. Double check again. Still none. Do I move this? We get a skull out of it. There we go. And still no alignment. Still no alignment. Still none. So we'll just go for, I guess, a Rowan cast. And we'll kill out Lancelot. Still no alignment. What did we get this time? We get a Row Destroy. Let's see, can we actually use this to our advantage? Yes, we can. We can use this at the top and try getting one right there. Nope. Okay, can't even get it with that. They had a 2 out of 5 chance and didn't even land. We're gonna move that over. How do we still not have alignment? I might just have to throw it, even if we don't have alignment here. We just aren't getting it. It will give us full mana, so if nothing else, there we go. And that gives us a slight armor buff on it. Take a skull poke and Rowan, ideally for the kill. I think that's enough damage. And yes, it is. So that's basically what you would do with that. Same premise, different team. It's just with true damage. Yeah, this one's much cheaper than the other one, assuming you have the Elspeth fully traded. You could do it without her fully traded, it would just be a lot slower though. And the rest is pretty cheap. It's just any blue troop in the entire game. Rowan for free, and Elspeth for free. Oh, and Templar's only over here. Oh, we have alignment. I almost did not throw it. There we go. And then we just get ourselves... Hey, we actually got Brian the Lucky. Should I throw him? I haven't used Brian the Lucky for ages. He was one of my favorite troops way back in the day. Back when he was the only thing that could actually gain stats. It was also back when stats could go infinitely. So you could have millions upon billions of stats if you truly wanted to. It was a lot of fun. Oh, we didn't get anything there. Okay, but we'll just go throw into the green there. Take the skull poke down, take the greens right there. Hey, we get to do it again. I guess we'll go for it. I don't see why not. Move that over. Actually, we could already win, but I'm going to do it just because I want to see what it gives us. Nope, it doesn't give us anything. So we'll just go and throw it over win, and down it goes. But yeah, pretty much just that for the spam blue team for gaining gold, if you so choose to want to do it. I personally won't be doing that too much because even though that is somewhat quick, I don't think it's quick enough to really bother compared to 3 trophies. So I won't really be using it much, I don't think. But if you do want to farm up your gold with the easy battles, something along those lines would probably be okay. Hey, what did I do for this one? This one actually wasn't that bad either when we were doing it earlier. I still don't think you would use this in Guild Wars though, mainly because of how bad it is against freeze. But yeah, I haven't actually used it since this morning. It did seem pretty good, so let's go try it again a couple more times. Oh, I should have double checked for the mercy. Luckily, it didn't actually hit anything, so that's good. Still use Gorgolfa, Thrall, Tesla, and Queen Jezebel. Thrall. I'm trying to think of what Thrall even is off the top of my head. Also, hello, person from Russia. Welcome. I have no clue how to pronounce your name, so sorry. I'm already bad at pronouncing names, and I can't read that. Well, we'll go take that out on yellow. That's the only color we don't use. We get some mana, and need to get this guy to full mana so we can actually go and double everything. And I believe we have it. No, we don't have a direct alignment, but there's a good chance we'll land it right over here, which we do indeed miss. So, well, at least we hit some mana, so we can now cast this out. I think on green, just for the damage output. We'll do that. Try getting our manas back. Here we go. What's our alignment for this? Guaranteed, right there. So we'll do that. And yeah, this team gives a lot of skulls because you keep clearing the board pretty easily with him. And you can always double check to see if you have alignment for sure. We know we are getting at least one pair. I prefer to wait until we got a little bit more than just that before we throw it. So I am going to throw this on red. I'll make it a little bit harder for him to actually get back up. But looks like we have everything near each other now. We'll throw that down. That gives us everything. Gives us our little skull pokes. And yeah, this match, isn't it? Yeah, we just throw that into the final blow. And there it goes. Yeah, it's in event keys only, the new troop that we're using right now. The Scylla. Try your purple team, Scylla, Cornex, Kraken, Scylla, and Infernus. Seems like too high of a mana cost, but Cornex with a Scylla might be good, at least for skull spam. So we'll go try it real quick. I don't see why not. Also, if there was any other team suggestions that I missed earlier, feel free to leave them in chat, and we'll definitely go over them all. Cornex, get that in there. What was the other ones we needed? Kraken, Scylla. Or Scylla. Get that in there. Still only have one copy. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get more. Because other than getting her to Mythic, there isn't any need to have multiple of her within a team. And I'd rather save the resources for later. Yeah, Infernus. What you mentioned. And Banner, none was mentioned. But let's see, what do we need for this? We're missing brown, so probably +2 red, +1 yellow. Wouldn't be horrible. So I think I will go for that. Gives us the quicker Cornex. And it gives us a way to get Infernus, which is our other partial mana generator. That is not the banner I meant to click on, fail. Wait, what's the other minus brown? Oh no, there isn't another minus brown. It's the, I was thinking of the Kraken banner for a second. That wouldn't help us here. Because Kraken is -1 purple, which wouldn't be good on an all purple team. For the obvious reason. Do I take Skull? I think I have to. Do I go mana or do I take Skull? I think I take Skull. We'll do that. Get our last little bit of our mana up. Actually, quite a bit of our last little bit of mana. It's more than just a little bit. But move that over. And now we can start getting this going because we constantly, perpetually have those skulls coming into the board that we'll be able to use. Need a red, need a purple. Have neither. I can take this yellow to the right because there's a pretty good chance we'll get a skull drop, which we don't get, unfortunately. I was probably banking too much on us randomly getting that skull. I assumed with the storm that it'd be a bit better, but nope, apparently not. How on earth is there only 4 skulls on a board, or 3, not even 4, on a board where we have Skullstorm? Oh no, no wonder why, never mind. We don't have Skullstorm. It's because Infernus replaced it with a Red Storm. Wait, then what's the point of having Infernus on this team? Because you'd want to keep the Bone Storm for Karnex. You wouldn't want a Red Storm. You'd want to keep the Bone Storm the entire battle. Oh, well, you'd probably want an Impervious there. There we go. Well, I'll throw that down. Get our Submerges. That doesn't really protect against Kraken at all, though. I'll get our little poke. He loses Submerge, which yeah, I guess doesn't matter since it does nothing against the Kraken there. And let's get our Explosion into a poke of any kind. But yeah, I'd probably just use Element Grim in the last slot. So you can get that Impervious. Plus you get to cover Brown, and you get to lower their attack. Infernus would be good for damage, but it doesn't have immune to Krakens, and it keeps going with the wrong storm. If you're going to be using Karnex with Scylla, you need to be using the Skulls, not the Firestorm. What do you think about Karnex, Bat, Manicore, and Scylla, Def, Corvash Banner? Wait, Crimson Bat, Manticore. Oh, interesting. Using it with a Crimson Bat spam. I have not tried that yet. We'll give it a shot. What's the Manicore for, though? I guess to keep still using the Skull value in case Crimson Bat dies. Well, I guess that's what it's for. Put that there, put that there. I feel like Hero class would be better in second slot if you can afford to actually switch it over to Archer for a day or two whenever you need it. To like Archer or Assassin in the second slot. Probably to Archer. But either or would work. Manticore. Get the Scylla in. And oh, she's already in there. In the exact same slot, or the correct slot. And get a Def in there. Where are you, Def? No, you're in here. What's your other thing? Oh yeah, Dance brings it up. I believe it's the only thing that comes up when you say Dance. Yep, Def is the only thing that dances. And again, we're not using Brown. Do we keep the exact same banner? Problem is, Bandicore doesn't really need a +1. I guess we just stick with the same banner. I don't really see what else we'd really use for our banner for, so might as well. And red blue, 2 in for a red blue wouldn't really help us much since we're still technically getting the same amount of total for bats, but now we're also getting the extra +1. Okay, so let's go and I guess stick the Skull. It does 2 times damage, so. Oh wait, why did it not? That was weird. Oh, well, I think I had too much HP because of the extra bonus it got at the beginning of the battle, possibly. That might have been why. Actually, Manicore actually wouldn't be too bad. Never mind. We could use it to get rid of Stone Skin and stuff if we really have to. Like right now, I'm about to probably. Just to make sure he doesn't get that mana. Not to mention, we can now one-shot him with a Skull if we were actually able to get one, that is. What to do here? We take the purple over. I'm trying to bait him into a Skull. Oh, there we go. I guess that kind of is doing that. He's still stunned, so that's kill. Didn't get anything more from the Cascade, and we are now entangled. And we don't have any cleanse either. We do have immune on Manicore, so if we had to, that would protect us from it, or protect us from getting entangled on it. Oh, there goes an instant kill. I think that might be the first instant kill I've actually seen from her. They did increase it up to a 25%, unlike this morning where it was only 20%. So I didn't really consider her as much of a caster, but yeah, 25% chance that she just randomly instant kills like that. Definitely going to be really annoying. Haven't been seeing too many of her being used, but I can definitely see in Guild Wars that becoming really frustrating if she just randomly pulls out of nowhere. Like, you'll go like the entire Guild War, it's like, yay, we win, we win, we win, we win, and then she just comes out of nowhere with 3 instant kills in a row or something. Kind of like a Kraken. Except her percent chance is quite a bit lower, so you're not going to see it as ridiculously as a Kraken. Let's see, can we double instant kill in a row? Yes, we did. Now, that's what the AI is going to start doing now. But yeah, we're actually getting pretty lucky. We haven't gotten it for ever, and now we just got 2 in a row. That is going to be pretty frustrating when it's done against you. If that was the AI getting 25% in a row, that would be very, very, very annoying. And there we go, that's a match. Yeah, not a huge fan of that one. So it could have just been that it went a little bit worse, given the fact that we were up against Entangle. And we didn't really have anything against that other than the Mana Core's Impervious when it came to him. But yeah, we're actually getting pretty lucky. We haven't gotten it for ever, and now we just got 2 in a row. That is going to be pretty frustrating when it's done against you. If that was the AI getting 25% in a row, that would be very, very, very annoying. And there we go, that's a match. Yeah, not a huge fan of that one. So it could have just been that it went a little bit worse, given the fact that we were up against Entangle. And we didn't really have anything against that other than the Mana Core's Impervious when it came to him. Blue Exploder like Azura or Captain Skullbeard might be a decent substitute for a Valkyrie if you have one. Wait, for what team? You just got to the Dragon Armor today and forgot you had it. You have been using your team that wasn't full blue, and your armor giving you extra gold. You thought your team wasn't earning it. Oh, oh wow. Yeah, always remember to set your armors. If you're running with both the if you're not getting the Death Knight armor and you're getting the Dragon armor and the Celestial armor, do make sure, depending on what you're doing within the game, that you switch your armor respectively. You never see me doing this because we have the Death Knight armor. It's one of the reasons they actually added it, so you didn't have to keep clicking through them. But if you're playing free-to-play or mostly free-to-play and don't have Death Knight armor, do keep in mind you do have to switch between these every now and then. Dragon armor you use for PvP, Guild Wars, and most everything within the game. Celestial armor you use for Arena and for the challenges within Kingdom, as well as if you're going to be soul farming, of course. And there's also one other armor that you may buy, and that is Lion armor. If you were to solely go for the purpose of EXP farming, there's currently no armor other than Death Knight armor that gives 100% EXP bonus, and out of every armor that you get for in-game currency, Lion armor has the highest percent bonus in regard to that. But yeah, do make sure to switch them whenever you need. Hey, oh yeah, the redeem code from earlier. Speaking of this redeem code, let me go get another one. That was the one from leftover from the thing. It's probably used up by now, but there it is if you guys haven't already used it. I think it's depleted, but let me go get the other code, so I'll have another one right now. I'm just gonna go use the gem key from that and see what we get. What do we get? Oh, only a fire giant. I forget what it even does. Deal damage to an enemy, deal triple if they are burning. Oh yeah, that was that thing that was supposed to be used with Jarl Fire Mantle. Oh, good, he's not even mythic yet. Oh, that's actually one of them that we needed. That's one of the few ultra rares that wasn't 100% useless. Anyways, let me go and give out a redeem code. 1 second. Let's give out the next one in the line, and the next one in the line is Kill Streak. Let me go get that. Hey, I think it's actually spelled correctly because it fits perfectly. Interesting. Let's go with that one. Right after what's her name hit 2 shots in a row, instant kill. Let's go. Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't have an overlay on at the moment, so I'll just copy paste it into chat for you guys. 1 second. Move that over, get that word out, copy paste that, copy all of that. And there is the other code, guys. Kill Streak, and use that gemsofwar.com underneath game code. How about Fire Troll, Jarl, Fire Giant, Obsidian Orb? Obsidian Orb? What's Obsidian Orb? Why do I not recall that? But yeah, we can go try that. Please try your blue team, Dwarven Gate, Azura, Christinex, Merlion, sure. What can you use to replace Valkyrie for Dwarven Gate, Penitent, Valkyrie, Justice with a Dragonclaw banner? Gate, Dwarven Gate, Penitent. Wait, I'm trying to figure out what a Penitent is. Oops. Hope if I spell words right. Penitent. Oh, it was that thing. Wait, why are you using Penitent? You shouldn't use 2 pure blues on the same team. It's going to be way too clunky. Replace Penitent with something like a Skullbeard if you have, for mana generation. Yeah, you'd want a Skullbeard or something there. You need more mana generation if you're getting rid of the Valkyrie for something else. You can't just use a Penitent like that. You either have to use the Dwarven Gate or the Penitent, not both. Also, I didn't mention Penitent in the top 10 comments videos, mainly because Deathmark is a lot weaker these days than it has been in the past. Also, so many teams are being suggested. Let me go give the, let me go redeem the code real quick, and then we'll go into all the teams that have been mentioned. Let me go copy that. Oops, that's not where you put the invite code. Copy that, put that there. I'm not a robot. Redeem, and yep, it's usable. And that gives the normal reward of 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. And your invite code can be found underneath your settings. Any PC mobile players, definitely make sure to use the code we posted. And Runic, perfectly fine with that. Need more Runics. And okay, let's go down the line of things that were suggested. So, okay, let's go with the pure red team then. What is Obsidian Orb? Let's see. Is that a weapon or a troop? I do not recall anything being called Obsidian Orb. Fire Troll. Wait, what? Let's see. Fire troll. Fire. Okay, let me just go under troll. Flame troll. There it is. Fire troll. Get in Ural. Fire giant. And obsidian orb. You mean golem? I guess you mean obsidian golem, because that's the only possible option. Though that seems a little bit weird. I don't know, what do you mean by obsidian orb? Because nothing in the game is an obsidian orb. Let's see. Might have pronounced it wrong. It's a leader orb that picks mana and gives armor. Oh, the prismatic orb. Okay, that makes sense. Let me go under that one. Prismatic. And there we go. Okay, that makes sense. And I guess we would just use that to keep Flame Troll alive. Banner we'll just throw onto a Ural to make sure he keeps going. Where is the Ural banner? Brown, red. That on it, and we're good to go. Okay, so let's get rolling with it, see what it can do. A little bit of an annoying team to be up against. I'm going to need to counter out the Queen Mab immediately, because we don't have much freeze protection. So we'll see what we can do here. Starting board, nothing good. It looks like we just keep poking for Ural. Actually, you know what? Let me actually start with poking for the Flame Troll. Because if we get that up strong enough, we can just snowball from there. There we go, perfect. And should be good to go as long as this doesn't miss. And now we just start spamming like crazy. Please kill this one immediately. There we go. Throw that again. Throw that again. Oh, it missed. Oh no, the freezes. Okay, good. It didn't go too bad. Though it actually froze this on every color. Actually, that is pretty bad. Okay, well, we'll kill that out. We are frozen on literally everything, but let's go kill that now. I guess we give that to you just so you don't die. Oh wait, why did I give that to you? Actually, I should have done that for, I guess Ural? Ural would have been more towards the colors we actually need. I forgot, it creates the colors of whatever we use it on. I'll move that down, get ourselves a nice Ural here to kill that. We automatically lose our turn because of the, well, we didn't even get an extra turn, but we would have because of the orb. Well, at least for now we're not frozen anymore. So, look at the bright side there. Purples or blues. We do have one purple in the corner. Hope he won't take it though. Oops, I should double check to see if that was actually enough damage. We'll take that purple, take a blue, which he just stole from us. We'll take the brown surge and get our poke kill. And hey, I thought that looked weird. You guys see that too, right? Yeah. Ural's text is higher up for whatever reason. It's not centered like all the other ones. Like that's centered. That's centered, but Ural's is all the way up there. Text glitches. Actually, that's probably not even a glitch, it's just an oversight probably that they didn't notice. I should probably mention that on the beta version. That's like one of the most trivial things to ever fix, but that will bother me forever. That's another reason for me to never use Ural. His text looks weird. I have too much OCD to use something that has a text box that far off. Yeah, I don't know. I like using Ural. It's just he's really luck-based, and I prefer staying away from pure luck-based. The biggest issue it normally has is will it hit or will it not hit whenever it does anything. And it can loop pretty well. It just comes when it actually misses and gives the enemy a bunch of value on the board is when it's really annoying. Okay, that's match. And down it goes. Yeah, that seems to work decently, other than the little bit of a mix-up there with the freeze and such. Let's see, what's the next one down? Can you try Gorgoltha, Keeper of Souls, Giant Spider, and the new legendary Cuzzy Bone Storm? Sure. Let's go do all that in there. Oh, we're up against a Gorgoltha. Well, we'll see how it functions against Gorgoltha versus Gorgoltha. Skull spam, who shall win? Actually, he probably will because he's the Corvash, but we'll still try it. We'll give it a second shot if Gorgoltha becomes too big of a tank in this instance. Let's see. Most Skull spam does have enough spam to be able to get through a Gorgoltha, though. At least in the late game, you can. And, Scylla. Oops. How do you spell her name? I cannot remember. You can know I pronounce it way too incorrectly if I can't even remember how to spell her name. Skip. And go under the events thingy. C. It's a C, not a Y. I mean a K. Let's see. Yep, it's not even typing. There we go, and get that in there. And we're only missing the red, so we could just go Frozen Banner. Do we need Frozen Banner? Yes, we do, because we need it for the giant spider. It won't give us Gorgolfa as quickly, but we'll get plenty of spider to make up for it. And the excess goes all into her, so it should be fine. Okay, let's see how it goes. And he's using Impervious last slot, but we can instantly get through that with her if she happens to actually hit her ability. So right off the bat, we're going to go for blues because we're using Frozen, so we can get giant spider up immediately. Skulls, we pretty much just ignore until we start spamming. And then we just start taking all the skulls. We'll move that over. Get our keeper. See if we have anything good to throw to keep her on. Looks okay. We'll move that. And just keep poking it. Too bad we don't have anything that boosts ratios off the skulls. Great Maul would and a few other things. It's actually why I was using the Great Maul earlier too with it to try to keep stacking with the skulls that we would be getting. So right here we're going to go for the blue. Doesn't really matter if we get rid of that as much. Do need it for spider and such. But we already got such a skull spam going that I don't think it's really going to matter. And let's see, we'll get that onto green. Eventually we shall hit through you. And once we do, the rest of the team will be dead. Move that down. Get a Gorgolfa, which will actually do about as much damage as just taking a skull because of it doesn't actually mitigate against it. Each individual skull does damage, even if he has a skull resistance. And now I'm trying to find a way to do giant spider here. I guess we'll just throw it on these yellows just to clear out the board some. And then we throw that down into any extra turn if there is one available on not purple. I guess we will do it on purple apparently, so we'll do that. Get our poke, and of course he revives because why would he not? And let's get that down. Complete miss. But all we need now is a giant spider into everything else, and we should be good to go. He does have a Corvash. Surprised he hasn't actually gotten one already. We'll throw that down on yellow, start getting keeper back up. And now we should be able to plow through everything pretty easily now that we've gotten rid of his main way of negating our skulls. Oh, this board does not look that good, but we'll go through the explosion. Maybe we'll get lucky. And yes, we do. Very nice. Throw it down to blues, and now we get a lot of damage off the skulls. Probably just throw that again, just keep repeating that until the team gets downed. I'll do that. Got it again. Didn't kill him because we only have 8 attack value at this point. What's reduced it? Oh, he must have gotten an attack reduction. No wonder why we're hitting so low. Wow. We had to deal with a Gorgolfa. Now we have to deal with having almost 0 attack value. We do not have anything on this team that raises our attack either. That is going to make it quite a bit more difficult. Oh, throw the explosion. That does pretty much more damage than even taking the skulls manually. We'll go throw that down, get our mana back, get the keeper souls, throw the final blow into him, and take whatever scraps we have left on the board. Let's move that over. That does give us a recast. I think we're just going to go for Gorgolfa here since it's more damage. And I should probably start throwing her ability. So we'll throw that. No instant kill. We'll get a Gorgolfa going and get a giant spider. We still have 8 attacks, so it's not like we don't do anything, though he is dodging the 1. Let's see. Can we get a keeper here? Yeah, we'll just throw down yellow. See if we can get a giant spider. Throw it down green. I don't think I've ever seen so many skulls used in one battle. Wow. That's pretty unlucky. Having to do the whole Gorgolfa, then he gets a attack reduction. Makes this take even longer. Pretty sure this is the most skulls I've ever taken in a single battle. Oops, I tried taking that for an extra turn. Let's see if we can get an extra shot here. Or I mean an instant kill, and we did. Nice. She got the instant kill on the second shot. And down it goes. But yeah, let me go try it again against not Gorgolfa / not attack reduction. There we go. There's neither of those in that team. So we should be good to go. No, Horror Havoc. I meant to do it. I still haven't gotten around to it. We will be doing it. Gate, Azura, Christina X, Merlion. I have seen it mentioned. It's just so many people are mentioning the teams, and I like doing them at least more than once normally. So yeah, we will be getting to that right after this battle. I'm pretty sure I missed like 2 other people too. Just that 4 people asked at the exact same time, so I wasn't able to do literally all 4 simultaneously. We'll throw that one down. Get our other one that moved over. If anyone else has any other questions, teams you want me to do, let me know. What else? What else? We have a ssaszix here. Do we even need to move any of this over? No, we just go for a Gorgolfa, clear the board, go from there. So that gives us a nice fresh board, and now we can actually do something with it. So we'll throw that down. Get our gigantic hits. Wait, did I just deny out skulls? I mean, purple. I need to make sure I don't do that. If I did, we definitely need purple to stay on the board. That, or we need a board clear to follow it up with if we do end up removing purple. Like if we already have a Gorgolfa up, then we can actually go and remove purple if we so choose. Let's see. Oh, let's go try instant kill here. Come on, luck. Yep, we actually got it. Wow. Does it like have an increased chance against Impervious or something? I feel like it keeps getting it every single time against Impervious, almost. We don't have alignment, do we? Nope. We'll just throw a Gorgolfa, hope we get lucky. That is not lucky. Luckily, we still get to keep the giant spider because it's not within the 2 frontline slots. We can get it on blue here. I guess we will go for it since we don't really have much else to do on this turn. So we'll throw that down, move this other one over here on the top. And he only has 1 single HP, and I don't even have any way of hitting that 1 HP on him. So if I do that, he's going to get the skull. We'll just take... Oh, wait, never mind. That also gives him a skull. Didn't really matter what way I did that, apparently. Okay, blue, no. I think I just swiped this. Yeah, we swipe it. That kills him. And now we try getting a Keeper of Souls for the final blow right there. And we'll try getting Spider up, I guess. Don't really need to cast it, though. It'll actually reduce our damage if I do cast it. So we're not even going to bother. Just wait till he gives us some alignment here. And we have it on red. We have it on... Well, red. That's about the only thing here. So we'll go throw that down on red, get the convert, and that should be match. We'll get that down, and it doesn't even really matter where we throw that. It'll be enough damage. Never mind. Well, there we go. 1 HP, because why not? Is there a really good place to try to recruit? The Gems of War forum is the best place to try to recruit for Gems of War. You can do it on gemsofwar.com under the forum section. Let me go give the exact link. What platform are you on? Because it's divided based on platform. You can just go on the normal website, though, and just place it into that platform. But yeah, this right over here is... Oops, not what I meant to do. This right over here is where you can go to... that link I just posted is where you can go to try to recruit. Just make a post there after you've made a little account. Takes like a minute. And then just try recruiting there. That's the most active location. It's also a great place to find guilds if you want to. And if you click on the thing all the way over to the right, you'll see a bunch of topics. It looks like basically 3 white bars stacked on top of each other. And if you click on that and go click on the recruitment for your thing, like for example the green-white one, the one that's half green on the left and half white on the right, that one that says guild recruitment, that one's for PC mobile. And if you click on that, it shows every single PC mobile one. But all you really have to do is just make a post there and then make it into that category and go from there. So for example, if you were to do it from PC mobile, this would be the one that you would use. Not sure what platform you're on, though. Okay, anyways, let me go do the one that was mentioned, the other team, that I probably skipped like a billion times over now. Not intentionally. Let's see. Dwarven Gate, I assume, when you say gate. Let's see, Dwarven Gate, that in there. Get a Azura, definitely nice with the mana generation. Oops, missed. Azura, ssaszix, Merline, looks very strong. Doesn't use the new legend though. Not like we need to, but let's see. And get the Merline in there. And I assume this is for 1 trophying, I believe. Do we actually keep this banner? I kind of want to, just to get Azura up quicker. We don't really need to take reds. So let's just throw this down. Though it is meant for, I believe, 1 trophying, right? I don't know for sure if this actually was intended for that purpose. Let's see if it will do that pretty nicely. Okay. Well, right off the bat, move that over. Move that one over. Take the red. That will give us a 0, so we can start exploding. Yeah, it gives us ssaszix, so we can get a cascade here. Move that first. And get rid of what we don't need. Go for Oh wait, this is one trophy. What am I doing? We can just kill it right now. Oh, or not. Hello there. Well then. Let's see. We'll take the purple over. Door explosion. Boom. You went to Gems of War, unit description page. Wait, for what? Are you blind? Now, nowhere in the game does it say what the new legend does. It does if you go check the troop thingy. You would have to go under the... there is one place where it does. Though I can't actually show it because I already own the troop. But if you go to troops, you go to this thing right over here. You click unowned and you go to, well, if it's the only thing that's unowned, it'll be the only thing that shows up if you just click apply filter. But just to make it a little bit less, if you have a lot of stuff that you don't own, just do that, make it Blackhawk, and then apply filter. And then right there you would see all the troops that you're missing from the Blackhawk Kingdom, which would pretty much just be most likely only the new legends. And whatever else you're missing would also show here. And you'd be able to look at the card even if you don't already have it. Nothing shows up for me because I already own all of them. So it doesn't show up. But that would be how you would end up seeing it if you didn't already own it to see what it does. But yeah, it's just damage to the last enemy with a 25% chance to destroy them, which means they will instantly die. This hits through impervious as well, so even if they have immune to devour and stuff like that, it will still hit through them. And it submerges all other allies, which gives protection from AoE attacks for the duration. Actually, it lasts forever until you either take a skull with them or cast their ability. Submerge will last, or if they're dispelled. Those are the only three things that will remove it. If they take a skull, if they cast, or if they get dispelled. And as far as traits, she's just huge to gain more life. Arcane to make sure her ability does a decent amount of damage. And Deadly Warders, which is basically just a perpetual skull spam Bone Storm, which is nice. She's currently the only troop in the game that is capable of doing a perpetual Bone Storm to the board. Doesn't Dracos do also only lower percentage? No, Dracos does that at the exact same percent, though the actual ability that it does is a lot less effective. The main reason is a Dracos is only, it doesn't have any damage on its ability. It only has, oops, not that. That's not what I meant to do. Dracos. The main difference is he doesn't have any damage. He has a silence, a stun, a mana drain that isn't even a full mana drain, and then the percent chance to kill, which is the exact same percent. The biggest issue with him compared to the new troop, which is why she's actually useful, is she has damage on her ability. He does not at all. If he was to gain damage, or do something else additional to what he currently does, like a full mana drain or something else, who knows. But if he was to do that, or have a better lash trait, he would be decent. But in Dracos' current state, I wouldn't really bother with him, though that is contrary to this new one. I do find Scylla to actually be useful in the current state that she's in, because she gets a really high amount of single target damage. She has the really decent traits, whereas the only really thing that Dracos has going for is it's impervious, and yeah, she just gets to stack pretty well throughout the entire battle, whereas it's not really something that Dracos can do that well. The only thing that Dracos was really used for was, of course, its impervious, and that's about it. The instant kill was too random to really bother with. At least with her, even if you don't get the instant kill, you're still getting enough damage that they're going to die in like 2 shots or so. So you don't really need to worry about it if you don't instant kill. The instant kill is just a little bit extra on top of you already doing your damage. Whereas with Dracos, it was the whole amount of his damage, which is just hoping you would randomly get that 25% chance. And you normally don't want something that random. Let's see. What do we move here? Also, I need to go do dungeons. I still haven't done that yet. Also, did I miss anyone else's teams that were mentioned earlier that people wanted me to do? Just let me know, and we'll definitely make sure to do them. Or if anyone else still has any other questions about anything. Also, next Mythic. I don't believe we're getting next Mythic until right before Christmas. Yeah, next Mythic is December 22nd, which is the Friday before Christmas. So we have a while before we actually get to see the next one, but it is, I guess, going to be themed. If I'm not mistaken, it's Glacial Peaks. So we're going to be getting her added to the game, which I don't remember what her name is, but some kind of thing that kind of is like a queen map. Or at least, she kind of, I don't know. I need to go check that again. I forget what she does off the top of my head. I assume it's something freeze related. It is Glacial Peaks after all. Okay, I have no clue why I threw that on that board. That was pretty bad there. Because there was only 5 green, so it was almost guaranteed to miss there. What do I even do? We don't really have, I guess we just get rid of this yellow. Get that rolling. Get our last little bit of mana. Throw the Kraken. Okay, we actually got really lucky there. Red. Do we have it? No, we do not. And yeah, I guess we just take a Skull Poke and wait it out. Don't move that over. Wait till he moves the board a bit so we can actually do something. Does that allow us to actually do something? The answer is no. So we'll just take ourselves. It's not even mana we need. Is that brown really the only move? We might be giving him a shuffle. No, we can't, because there's a guarantee going to be at least a blue move. So he'll do that, clear the board, which ideally would have helped us. Apparently not, though. Luckily, he did not get the Skull Poke there, so we can just go into that and basically just kill him from here, get our extra turn here, or not. If you kill us with that, wow. Good, he did not. Oh, here's a question. Can she double kill? I haven't seen that yet. I'm not going to take that extra turn, because I want to see if she has the capability to actually double kill. Oh, we can't quite tell. We'd have to test that several times. Has anyone tested that yet to see for sure? I have not done that yet. What I'm trying to see there was, can she, if she gets a kill, can the instant kill part go onto the other troop? I don't believe it can, because they seem to occur about at this exact same time. They're not really separated like what a Kraken does. Yeah, has anyone actually seen that yet? To see if it has the ability to double kill? Basically, if you kill the last lot, does the instant kill part have the chance of moving to the next troop? Let's see. The mythics in the Forge this week, which one would you get? Out of every single one currently in the Forge, I believe there was none that was worth it. Oops, that's not the Forge. Games, Soul Forge. Actually, while we're here, let's go to dungeons. Soul Forge, troops. Infernus. Stonehammer's useless. And Plague is too situational. Amnesia is only used in Guild Wars. So that leaves you with Infernus is basically your only choice if you wanted to craft something. He's a really decent damage output, has some explosion on him, and is overall pretty decent. It's really good for red spamming, really good if you need a burn for whatever reason. He's even better than Ural. He's currently the best troop in the game for applying burn to the entire enemy team. And of course that does 3 damage per turn perpetually, basically forever, since how easily he can get it onto the enemy. Also works really good with Elamagrim if you have one or anything else that boosts based on fire or uses that gains an advantage from the enemy being burned. Any situation like that ends up working out pretty decently. Summer Imp, you would never need to build a Summer Imp unless you were doing it for collection purposes. Summer Imp in the purpose of actually using it is pretty bad. Hey, we have exactly 16,000 keys. It's like all that and then I get distracted. It's like, ooh, 16,000 keys. Also, we almost have more souls right now than we have gold. That's pretty funny. Too bad we couldn't convert our gold. Gold conversion. 1 gold for 1 soul. I would take that. Wow. Okay, anyways. Let's go do dungeons. I still haven't gone and done those yet. Let's go just tear these through real quick. What should we throw at them? I got rid of some of my quick teams down here. Let's see, and my Explorer team up here actually isn't that quick. It's not really set up to be doing that. Did I just use Guild War Red? No, that's not quick enough. I don't have any of my quick teams set up. You know what? There actually is one. I can run Great Maul against it real quick. This is made for bigger opponents, but I think it would still work for this purpose if we get good starting boards. Okay, so we'll just move that over, get our Great Maul, go from there. Ideally get our extra turn right here, go from that point. So we'll do that just so we don't get frozen, though it looks like we give him freeze anyways, so that didn't quite work out apparently. Go move that over. Oh yeah, we're still, I keep forgetting, you still get frozen on that. Even though you don't use any of its colors anymore, you still get frozen as if you still do, even though it's kind of disabled. Freeze does work like that, so we'll throw that down just to get them all off. Well, go move that over, get herself an Infernus. And that freeze is very annoying. Yeah, I might have to not use this. It's gotta be too slow to use against them. I might as well go bring back the little Phoenix thingy for these things. the amount of time it would take to switch into that team would be much quicker than it would be to try to using some of these bigger teams that are made for higher stated troops. It takes them a while to get going, but once they get going, they completely kill out the enemy team. But we don't need something like that right now. We need something that gets up a lot quicker, that does less damage, that can just dispose of them quickly instead of stacking up like crazy. Hello, David. Welcome. And yes, I've been doing pretty well today. Gorgolfa, Hellcat, Scylla, and Worldbreaker. Sure, we can definitely go try that in PvP after this. Let me go switch into first a really quick team for just killing all this out. Ogren, come on, oops, what, come on, put it in. Ogren, Firebomb, whoops, it's 2 words, fail, Sunbird is 1 word. Eventually I will get that correct. Sunbird is 1 word and Firebomb is 2. And that goes into a, that banner, and we're good to go, okay. And now it'll only take us like a minute to do both the fights, or half a minute each, I mean. A minute per fight. Not even. Move that over. I say that, and it's probably gonna get trolled this time around. Yeah, we could just throw the split. That down. Get our last little bit of our manas. Oh, we don't have a good drop for them. We'll just give him it. He doesn't actually use the mana, so it doesn't matter if we give it to him. And is that enough damage? No, we'll need 1 more. Perfectly fine. Go move that over. Take our purples for free, take the red down, and that's match if he doesn't somehow kill it. Good. And down it goes. And now let's go down the other one. What is the fastest way to build your number of diamonds for the Soul Forge? There is no way to increase it any further. At this current moment, there are no ways to farm additional diamonds in this game. It would just be doing the dungeons every single day. That's the only way you can grow them any further. That or spending the 50 gems on the thingies. Or buying the $5 packs, but of course you probably wouldn't be buying too many of those. I ended up buying 3 just to rush it so we could do the videos a little bit earlier, but that's the only time I even bothered into them. For the most part, you wouldn't really want to spend too much money on them. You can. Diamond Day, if you were to ever spend $5 on it, would be the best day to throw it down, if you were for whatever reason. But generally, you just stick with the 50 gem thingy. I did a 50 gem thing every day. But if you are also limited on that, you'd only want to spend your 50 gems that you have, that you get for free from guilds and everything else. You would want to throw that on Sunday. Anything that you're ever doing Soul Forge related is always best value on Sunday, because that's the day when you can get the most possible diamonds from the mini game. Okay, we'll throw that down, and all we need now is 1. Oh, never mind, that's enough. And there we go. Okay, so what was the team that was suggested? But yeah, these little 50 packs. You get gems for free anyways. And Diamond Day is the best day to throw it, Sunday. But if you have the gems to be throwing at this every single day, I personally find it to be worth it. But if you don't have enough to throw away 350 gems every single week, then only throw it on Sunday. There we go, get all of our little things. And yeah, and of course there's the $5 pack, which speeds it up some. It gives quite a bit more, but it costs $5 each time, and that can definitely start adding up if you keep buying it, obviously. Anyways, but yeah, what does that actually bring us to? Let's see, Soul Forge, we're currently at, let me go convert that. Also, you basically always do the shards into diamonds. At this current moment in time, there's really no point in crafting them in anything other than that. But right now, we have 8,890 diamonds. Oh, we almost had 888. 8,890 diamonds. 1,900 blue. That means we definitely missed a blue day. How do I have so much more brown than everything? I know why I have less blue. I should actually have 200 more blue than what I currently have, but I accidentally skipped 1 day. I've only ever missed 1 day of dungeons so far. Yeah, and green and purple are slightly up. And I believe blue as well, mainly because those were 3 of them that we, bought the packs for, which made it look like a little bit of a weirder number. And brown's a little bit off because I think we threw, or one of them I ended up using to show what those little pack things do. Those little, the ones where you get a random troop from. The ones that are useless for a late game player. What are they called? I forget what they're called because I never use them. These thingies. The summoning stones. I believe they're going to be reworking summoning stones in the near future. Maybe even next patch. I forget. Because I don't actually have enough resources on the beta version to even check that. But, yeah, they will be reworking these in the future to actually make them worth it, probably, for late game players. These are only really useful if you're earlier on in the game. Because once you have basically every single ultra rare, they're pointless to use. Yeah, summoning stones, those things. Anyways, let me go use the team that was suggested by someone here that I missed. Why does the Sunbird lose its buff once it casts? Like 10 life points? You mean this buff? Fireheart, traits like these only trigger at the beginning of the battle. So it doesn't keep it when it revives. So let's say you have a pure red team, you end up getting a 4 extra life at the beginning of the battle. But then when it comes back in without the instant start traits. So traits like Fireheart and anything else like that, and Ogren's 5 to all stats, any trait that triggers specifically at the beginning of the battle and only has that one trigger will never trigger again if it is revived. So when the Sunbird comes back in, it does not re-trigger its Fireheart, but things that automatically trigger, like this whenever it triggers when it dies, or this thing when it triggers whenever it's missing life, these will keep triggering, but Fireheart doesn't because it only triggers at the beginning of the battle. And there are several traits that are like that, like Bond only triggers at the beginning, Swift only triggers at the beginning, all those always trigger, all these always trigger. But yeah, there's some that, like this one, Elemental Bond, that only triggers at the beginning. Fire Spirit only triggers at the beginning, Empowered only triggers at the beginning. And so if they ever do add a troop that can summon a Firebomb, it will come in with a 4 mana cost. It will not come in fully empowered. You would have to go and get those 4 manas to go and fill it up. Okay, let me go do that one team that Kay's mentioned. Gorgolfa, Hellcat, Scylla, and Worldbreaker. Let me go get all that into a team. Gorgolf. Get the Hellcat in there. What else we needed? The Scylla and the Worldbreaker. Worldbreaker. There we go. And let's see how that works. Was any banner suggested? No, there was not. Let's see. What do we have? I think we're covering everything. In which case, I'll probably go brown, yellow, or something with a +2 purple, just to get the Hellcat up a bit better. Actually, that's a little bit of a hard choice. I think I'm just gonna go for brown, yellow, assuming we're not up against Scion. And we are not up against Scion, so let's go with that. Okay, anyways, where do we go here? Well, brown, probably, because we already set our banner to doing such a thing. So we'll take the other brown, who got skull distracted, so we can go take the yellow over there, never mind. He doesn't even take the extra turn. I don't know why the AI doesn't do that. It's really weird. Ever since they made the UI change, or I mean whenever they switch over to Unity, the Wisp does not like to take the extra turn when it'll like to use both of them back to back without actually taking the extra turns that come in between. It's really strange. But let's go get all of that. We get all of our extra turn value. Throw that down. Get our explosions. We got a Hellcat. What do we throw this on? I guess we'll just get rid of the purple. I don't see why not. Just to get a little bit more mana on it. Get a skull poke. Kill that out. We can do a last slot poke. It will not kill though. It will have 5 remaining HP. I guess we can clean that up with a Worldbreaker. Then we get our Submerges, which we don't really need. The only thing that's worth on is the KrissTigger, which is dead right now. And, well, there we go. Oh, I love the skull spam. It feels good to finally have perpetual skull spam now. You know, she might actually bring back the whole concept of skulls just in the fact that she was added. Why didn't you use your Purple Day suggestion for Guild Wars? You said it worked well when you tried in PvP. Was it the one with the, Fire Troll? What was it again? Wasn't it Fire Troll something, 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 something? Or I should have said 3 somethings. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't end up doing it. We had it as our team, and I was like, wait, where did this come from? I didn't remember it because we only did it in PvP, and I didn't actually use it within Guild Wars before. But, yeah, I think next week I will go and retry that again, because it did work in PvP. Good enough that we probably could get away with it in Guild Wars. But yeah, we'll go definitely try it next week. Yeah, it was Flame Troll, Ellie, and Furnace Umberwolf. That was what we originally had set on that slot, but then I ended up changing it. But I don't think I actually ever even used it in Guild Wars, because I basically instantly changed it, so we'll definitely try that next time. At this point, trying anything other than what we've already been doing would be perfectly fine. Biggest issue I've been having with it, though, is having too high of a mana pool. And with a Flame Troll, that still might be the case where it has too high of a mana pool. Also, I might die on this battle. Worked really well the first time around. But now the skulls are being used against us pretty effectively. And yeah, we automatically lose her. Regardless of what I do, there's no way we survive this. I would have to get him to full mana while simultaneously extra turning right now. which I don't believe is possible in any area. Nope, didn't get it. Oh, come on, we almost got it. If we would have gotten one more skull there, we actually would have had a slight chance. But down we go. Let's see. Oh, you can actually spam the buy button on console. That's nice if you could actually do that. There was a glitch that allowed you to do it on PC mobile, but it was removed pretty quickly. But yeah, that was really funny when it first came out. I wasn't actually someone who did that, but there were several people who ended up spamming that button to get as much diamonds as they really wanted initially. And it was a lot more impactful doing it on PC mobile because it's not actually possible doing it anymore. We were not able to do that though, but I know there are several players that have. And they didn't really reverse it because obviously they made quite a bit of money off that and it didn't really technically hurt anyone that they got those resources slightly quicker. Because nothing that you can actually craft out of them was really that consequential. The only thing most people did that for was to be able to get, what's his name quicker? Xenos, but of course no one realistically ever uses Xenos. He's way too weak to bother with. He was pretty much dead content the second he was released. I'm surprised they haven't buffed him yet. I never see anyone bothering with him. The only people that ever get him is for completion purposes, to have everything in the game. I believe it's also an achievement on the console versions, if I'm not mistaken, crafting him. PC Mobile will eventually be getting more achievements and stuff. They have mentioned that eventually they will be bringing all the console achievements over to the PC Mobile side. When they'll be doing that, I do not know. This game hasn't actually had its achievements updated since, or at least on the PC side, since the game launched. And mobile has never had achievements integrated. We'll go through that on yellow there. And hey, Vanguard, welcome. And we'll go through the giant spider, throw it out on the browns. See what else we can get here. Just move that over. Get our Kraken, that's already dead, and overkill. And we'll just throw that down. And we got our submerge in case that wasn't already enough. Let's see. What? Never mind. But yeah, let me go replace back my purple team into that, just so I don't forget to use it for next week. Let's see. What day is Purple Day this week? Guild, your guild. Oh, I should have clicked Guild Wars. Guild Wars. Oh, it's not all the way until Saturday. Oh, that's a while this week. But yeah, let me go switch that out before I forget later, just to make sure we do indeed have it. And let's go try it on PvP just once as well. Let's see. It was Flame Troll. Get that in there. What are the other components we needed? Where'd it go? Oops, my arrow is blocking it. Flame Troll. I'm like pointing right at it with my arrow, which was preventing me from actually seeing where it was. Elamagrim and Furnace. And what was the last one we need here? And Umbral Wolf. But yeah, if we can get a really quick Flame Troll going, then it should be safe. And Banner, we would go with... What are we missing? Are we missing anything? Yes, we're missing green. I don't think the minus green banner helps us much here, though, does it? +2 blue, +1 yellow. That depends if Flame Troll survives or not. If that would actually be helpful for us. Because if we just get 5 times blues, that'd be useful. But if we're going to be stacking purples and reds, I'll have to see. I'll try it with this for now. Oh, wait. Oops. I almost just clicked that button. There it is. Guild War Blue. Oh, wait, no, that's not the right one. Guild War Purple. And let's just go see what this does. Absol Banner would work. That gives a lot of extra purple and red. The main reason I did this banner is so we could do that. And then, boom, we have full mana. That's the whole reason why I chose that banner. That, and so we can get some Infernus. But yeah, my whole goal was to get really super quick Flame Troll, so we can just keep snowballing from there. And get the Infernus down, so we get a better board with purples on it. Throw this down, now that we have the burns going. Oh wow, we actually missed that. That's not good. Because now he gets freezes. Luckily he hit both freeze on the exact same target. Well, it's pointless doubling that. I don't really want to use Umbral Wolf, because we get rid of our... We get rid of a lot of value if we do. I'm just going to have to wait it out now. I want to keep Umbral Wolf constantly getting the thing onto the board. Okay, this will lose our turn. but I also don't want him taking it, so I think I'm going to take it so he can take a skull. And I need him to unfreeze already. That would be very useful for us. Still don't want to use him for the fact that I want to keep his storm going. Okay, that's bad. Let's see. Wolf is not enough damage either. And we're frozen on purple, so we need a follow-up of some kind to actually get this to work, and it doesn't land. And it's about to die soon. It also doesn't have immune to Devour, which is another issue we could run into when using this in Guild Wars. Nope, that didn't quite work out. And there goes the double kill. We have no revive. Move that over. Move that over. Throw the Grim. And there we go. Well, we lost 2 troops. But Grim did still survive it at least. Oh, we're going up against you guys? Wait, what guild is that? Well, good luck then tomorrow. Oh yeah, the Druid's Glade. Well, yep, definitely good luck tomorrow. Anyways, guys, I'm going to be heading off for the night. Wow, we actually went 20 minutes longer than we normally do. That's perfectly fine. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night doing whatever other teams we end up coming to. Probably going to be messing mainly around the new troop, of course. Probably more towards Skull Spam teams. Even after her buff, I do prefer her with Skull Spam than actually casting her. I don't like having to deal with a 25% chance. If I'm using her, I'm mainly using her to clean up. And in that case, you don't even need to worry about the 25% chance. But yeah, she's definitely quite a bit of fun to use. I would definitely advise opening some event keys to try getting her. It also gives you a Kraken while doing so. So hey, even if you're not doing it for her, at least do it for the Kraken. The Kraken is 100% definitely worth it. She's questionable depending on what you actually want to build. But if you're interested in skull-related teams, she does seem to revitalize those quite well. Anyways, guys, hope you all have a wonderful week. Best of luck with event keys if you end up opening any. And I will see you all tomorrow night. Same time as always, 1 hour prior to now. Or actually, at this point, 1.5 hours prior to now tomorrow. And we'll be back messing with a bunch of other stuff again. Goodbye, everyone, and thank you all so much for watching. Have a good night.